because at that point I didn't even have a mentor who was mentoring me. So I'd applied for schools, a lot of schools, and I wasn't getting admission because of the way that I was doing my application. So I ended up doing chemistry. I would have cried because I didn't get a chance to apply for the biochemistry program. But I used that chemistry, leverage that to get a PhD in biochemistry, do a clinical biochemistry program. So I'll definitely encourage everybody to pursue advanced degree. I think that with this economy and the way things are going, you have to go back to school and make sure that you are getting all the credentials. If you can get one, that is great. But I think that getting a master's and ultimately a PhD in biochemistry is one of the greatest things that can happen to you. You necessarily don't have to do a master's to get a PhD. That's I think a lot of misconception with a lot of students. You don't need a master's to do a PhD. You can just go straight into a PhD. Getting into the medical field is very, very good. There's a GEM program, which I think I'm going to encourage those that are, there are students that they just want to be medical doctors. They just want to be medical doctors, yes. which I think is a good part, because you are there, you are directly interacting with the patients, solving problems. Like we the biochemists, we are the back end, we are developing all these therapeutics, all these diagnostic vaccines for use in the health. And I think that is very, very, for me, it's very satisfying that I'm a biochemist and provide all the service so that the health professionals can use it.
I say thank you. And getting to know who Dr. Sarpong is, and also finding a little bit hard time getting you one-on-one and all of that, that you're busy out with another student who's very student and all of that. Do you really have time, like hobby, maybe football fan, or football, you play games? You have any stuff like that?
I think that you just touched on a note. So you just touched on a note. I love football. I love games. I used to support teams like I'm a low-key Chelsea fan. Because I'm trying not to support Chelsea to the high degree, otherwise you can get a hat. So I really low-key, as if I'm not following. So I watch a lot of football. Even yesterday I was watching the Liverpool Manchester match, which was very, very exciting. Right. I play a lot of games, so Scrabble, Draft, Ludo, those are things that I think that we have to actually encourage it among our population. And I travel a lot, if I should say. But I spend a lot of time with my family. I think that for everything that you do, family is first. If I don't have a good saying family, I cannot perform it. So family first, my wife and kids, then come here and do what is necessary.
So Dr. Sarpong, you've mentioned your wife.
Yeah.
So if I may ask, how did you meet your wife? Did you meet her in university or you met her after you finished school or something?
Oh, we met in 2010 in the US.
Wow.
2010, I remember. We've been married since 2012, so 11 years.
Wow. Okay. Was there any course that you didn't like? Because I can see that you really enjoy chemistry. You enjoy chemistry a lot. So was there any course that you took in a university that you didn't like?
A couple of courses. So all of you know Prof. Kaufman, right?
Yes.
So she got to that course. You see, I used to be very good in math and physics. I go to Lagos and everything changed. Math and physics were my worst subject. So that physics class, and also there was a thermodynamics class that we took here. The professor told us the first day, this professor probably 85 to 90 years old. The first day we went there, he said that, even Albert Einstein took this course and he failed. So I'm there and I'm scared already. So the whole semester, even every time that I tried the book to study for thermodynamics, I was just scared. And it looked too abstract because, for us, we wanted something that could connect. Like if you are doing organic chemistry, you can easily see that, or the reaction, you can do the reaction, you can do the chromatography, you can see the result. But thermodynamics was just too abstract for me. So those courses I didn't really enjoy, and part of it also was from the fact that the faculty threatened us, And it's probably the same with, I think that there's a class here that you guys take in chemistry. Is it rearrangement.
Molecular rearrangement.
I heard that class is crazy.
Rearrange the whole GP.
Yes, but you guys, the thing is, your aim is to pass. So whatever you have to do to make sure that you're passing, I think that you have to do. But yeah, thermodynamics was one. Prof. Kaufman's class, physics class. She told us that the exams will be hard, not knowing that she had changed the answers. Right? So you are sitting next to somebody. Don't talk. It's better not to talk like that because they have different questions, different answers. So you try to even talk to somebody. But I think that physics, I didn't really enjoy physics. Chemistry was much easier to understand and apply.
All right. So my next question is UG, University of Ghana, biochemistry, where you have to do 3 years. Biochemistry, cell and molecular biology. Is there any potential disadvantage compared to your students and maybe other university doing just biochemistry for 4 years, or just doing cell biology for 4 years, or molecular biology for 4 years? Is there any potential disadvantage?
I think that we have a competitive advantage. We do. And during our time, it was 2 years of biochemistry. So we did first 2 years biological sciences and 2 years of biochemistry. And I wish we could go back to doing that, because now we are looking at students who aren't very trained in chemistry. It's so problematic. We are having students who aren't trained very well in mathematics, in statistics. So you think about somebody just doing cell biology and taking out cell biology courses. You see, now science is very collaborative, right? You need other subjects to be able to understand whatever you're doing. So I believe that our training is actually one of the best as compared to the 4-year programs. Unless those programs you can incorporate some of this physics, chemistry, math, statistics, because you need all of that to be able to succeed. As you guys know, there's a lot of artificial intelligence. If you have a strong foundation in math, computer science, statistics, I think that you're going to be much more successful as a biochemist. Yeah, so I think that the 3-year biochemistry program is really good, and the fact that you are also interacting with other departments within the biological sciences, I think it's really, really good.
And then before we go to our last question, you want to ask if anybody has a question? Audience, any question?
Does anyone have a question?
Yes, said when you came back to Ghana, you came to the university to teach biochemistry school because you had the passion of impacting knowledge onto the students. And my question is, when you came back, did you go through any kind of teacher training before you were able to teach? Or because you had a biochemistry PhD or degree, they allow you to start teaching without any teacher training background or any activities?
Okay, so before you get a job as a lecturer, you have to assess your application. And one, because I'm a lecturer, I teach, so I taught since my master's degree training. So teaching has always been part of what I've been doing for my master's and also my PhD. Even in my postdoc, I teach. So I've taught a lot of classes now under my belt. So they have to assess all of that to make sure that I'm fit for the department and the classes that I'm going to teach. So you don't go through a formal teacher training here before they employ you, but the fact that you've gone through a master's and a PhD training, that you've had teaching assignments to do, that one qualifies.
Alright, thank you. So,
Dr. Sarpong, could you just describe 2023 in one word?
Terrific.
Terrific. Okay. Thank you so much for having us, and we really appreciate you. And really thank you for everything you've done for us in this department. May God continue to bless you. And yes, we have ended the interview.
so as Albert, we wish you a very successful festive season and
Thank you guys. So there are cameras with you.
now the headache.
Yo. JJ, I'm gonna see you on stage.
Let's end this.
The jury is up.